Hello. Thank you so much for coming by. I know this is really last minute, but I think that you will be the perfect subject. Well, this is for my art final. It's my last class. I really want to get an A, but my subject totally bailed on me. So thank you so much for taking one for the team. Well, I am going to make you into a sculpture. And you can keep it at the end if you want. I mean, we'll see how it turns out. You might have to fight me for it, but it should be really cool. And it's not every day that you can have a sculpture of yourself. It's sort of like a dying art, or at least a really expensive art. Okay, so I just need to get your measurements and some photos, and I'll be able to start working. It's always better to have a model when you're doing the actual project, but I still need to get the clay and all the supplies, so I'm not going to start today. Plus, if you're ever too busy to come in to just sit here, I can use the photos and the measurements to work on my own, so it's less pressure for you. Yeah, just if you happen to be free anytime, I'll have you come and sit while I work because it's better for me to be able to look at your face. Yeah, so this is my sketchbook. And I'm just going to be making some lines in here that correspond with certain measurements that we got in class. Let me open this up. I don't think there's anything better than a fresh sketchbook page. So I'm going to put this on the table over here. And I have my ruler / caliper. And this is what I'm going to be measuring you with and the paper with. It looks kind of scary, like a clamp or, some sort of weird device, but it's not scary. I'm just going to be adjusting this and measuring different parts of your face so that I can get the proportions right. It's going to be a true to size bust sculpture. So you're here, up, all the way through your hairline. Awesome. So I need to make some lines on my sketchbook. I'm just going to lay this ruler down. My Sharpie here. And I'm just going to draw a vertical line. And I'm going to draw a horizontal line. And you can tell me to shut up anytime. I don't know if you're interested in what I'm doing, but I figured that I would explain it to you rather than just have you sit here in the dark. So I drew the lines here. This is going to be my baseline from where I will always measure. And then this is the length. So I'm going to be marking your different measurements here. Okay. So before we get to the actual measuring, we're going to need to make some dots on your face. Is that okay? I won't use the Sharpie. I have a list right here. This is going to help me measure the different points. A measurement might be from your nose to your tragus. And I don't want to have to guesstimate your tragus every time. So if I make a dot there, I know that I will always measure from dot to dot. That makes sense? Yeah, it's pretty nifty. Okay, I'm going to use an eyeliner, so this should come off really easy with water or a makeup remover pad. Is it okay if I touch your face? Awesome. All right, main points on your face to measure. Number 1 is the sternal notch. Okay, so that's going to be on your chest. And we're just going to make a dot right there. And it's my job to sort of eyeball it and make sure that's actually in the middle. It looks good. Okay. The next one is your tragus. So that's like this little bit of your ear. And I'm going to do it on both sides. Okay. So I'm just going to make one dot right there. Yep. And the other one is going right here. Okay. Looks perfect. Nice and aligned. The next one, number 3, is the chin. So I'm going to do this on the spot that protrudes the most, not under, over, like the very middle of your chin. I have a dent in mine. Yeah. Okay. Right there. Perfect. And your nose is next. You can wash all these off before you leave, if we remember. Okay, so right. So I'm gonna hold your face still. Right on the nose, very tip of the nose. Good. That looks pretty even, actually. It's good. And then the last one, number 5, is on your hairline. So I'm just gonna brush your hair back. And right there. Oh, got some on my finger. It's fine. See, it rubs off pretty easily. Okay. Now that we have you all measured up, we're going to take some pictures. If that's fine, I promise. This is just for a project. You don't have to show this to anybody. A lot of people don't like taking pictures, like really straight on. Makes them self-conscious, but you are fine. I'm gonna have to look at your face a bit if we're gonna make a sculpture of you. Okay, so I have my list. Front, back profiles, intermediate angles. Okay, so I'm gonna start level, okay? And there we go. Get your profile. Okay. Other side. Okay. And then your side angle, so that's like the right here. Okay. And here. Perfect. Next, I'm gonna do from the bottom, so like a lower angle. This is what I'm working underneath with the clay. So I'm gonna get the middle. Come on. Focus. There we go. Get that side. The profile from below. The other side angle. And the low profile. Okay. Yeah, that came out really well. Next, I'm going to do the same thing from above. So you can go ahead and hold still. Good. Side angle. the eye profile. Good. The right side. Perfect. And then the other eye profile. Okay. Got all those. And now I just need detail shots, so of your eyes, your lips, and your ears. So let's do your eyes first. Okay. Your lips. I think this is a bad lens to try to get close-ups with. Oh, that's nice. I like that one. And then I'm just gonna get your ears. Okay. Perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and save those. They'll be printed out. I'm going to put them on a board. And that way, if you can't make a session where I'm working on the sculpture, it's no problem. I'll just use my references. It's always better to have more information. Yeah. Okay. So, it's time to get on with the main event, which is the measuring. Okay, I have 17 measurements that we're going to get through today. And I'm going to start with your number 1, the sternal notch to tragus. So, I'm going to eyeball it first. I think that looks about right, and I can adjust when I get closer, but I'm gonna go ahead and line this up with a dot on your chest, and then I'm going to put it near your tragus. Okay, I overshot it a little bit. There we go. That's good. Okay. So this distance I'm going to mark on my paper, and I'm going to label that as number 1. See how this works? Okay. Next, I'm going to do ear to ear. Okay. Lay this side to that side. I'm gonna adjust. Okay. Perfect. All right. Number 2, ear to ear. Right. Number 3 is your left ear to chin. So the dots that I made on your left ear. Here to your chin. Adjust that slightly. Okay. Perfect. Number 3. And for number 4, the right ear to chin, it should be the same distance. You don't look too asymmetrical or anything. So I'm just gonna line that up here to here. Yep. Perfect. So I'll just label number 3 with number 4 as well. Okay. Next is the left ear to nose. So it's going to be a little shorter. Okay. And here to here. Oh, a little bit less. Perfect. Okay. That's number 5. And again, it should be the same distance, but I just want to double check from your nose, okay, to your right ear. Yep. So that's number 6 as well. Okay. Number 7 is your left ear to your hairline. So I'm going to go ahead and give myself a little bit more room here. Okay. Let's get a bit closer to your ear. Okay. Good. Perfect. I'm pretty good at eyeballing it. Yeah, it's not too hard. We had to do a bunch of test measuring on each other in class, and everyone's fairly close, you know? You get down to the very minute measurements, but, you know, the human face is, there's a lot of variance, which is strange. There's a lot, but there's a little. I don't know. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, yeah. Right ear to hairline. So let's get it. That should be the same. Good. Awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and make that number 7. Number 8. Sorry. Okay. Number 9, we're going from chin to nose. It's a pretty short distance. I'm going to line it up right here. Here, a little bit of room. Okay. Okay. Chin to nose, number 9. Number 10 is chin to hairline. Okay. Hairline down to your chin. Oh, I overshot it a little bit. Okay. That is your number 10. Chin to hairline. Number 11, we have nose to hairline. Okay. Just lining up calipers with the dots. Okay. Number 11. Number 12. Chin to brow line, so the middle of your brow line. Okay. Put that over here. Measuring up perfectly. Okay. Number 13. This is where I'm gonna have to get a bit closer, if that's all right. We're going to be doing the inside conjunctions of your eyes. So that's just where your eyeball, like the top lid and the bottom lid, they meet. I'm just going to measure right underneath it so I won't get too close to your eyes, don't worry. And this is very dull, but I won't poke your eyes out. And do inside conjunction. Okay. So we're going to do the inside conjunction. So I'm going to go ahead and get a bit closer here. Do a little bit of adjusting. Okay. Get this completely. Okay, there we go. That's sometimes a tough one to get. The next one is from this point to this point. Those are your outside. Those are your outside conjunctions. So I'm gonna give myself a little bit more room. And again, we're gonna lay it here from the outside of your eye. Okay. Do the other side. Perfect. Okay. I'm trying not to whack you with this thing. It's number 14. Okay. Number 15. The outside conjunction to your tragus. It's an easy one. Okay, so I'm gonna go here. Just hold still. Little less. Okay. That's number 15, and it should be the same on the other side, but I'm just gonna check. So we're going from the outside down to your ear. Okay. Awesome. So that's also. Oh no, they only counted as one. That's fine. Number 16 is your acromion process. So that's going to be from here to here. Essentially, yeah, it's just a bit of your shoulders. Since we're doing a full studio bust, we want to measure that. Let's go ahead and widen the calipers. I'm going to go ahead and tighten that up. Good. Thank you. That's number 16. And the last measurement I need is the widest part of your deltoid. So the widest part of your arm. So just stand with your arms flat against you, but pretty naturally. I'm going to widen this and measure there. Okay. Make a mark. And that's number 17. Okay, so just make sure we got everything. Sternal notch to tragus, ear to ear, left ear to chin, right ear to chin, left ear to nose, right ear to nose, left ear to hairline, right ear to hairline, chin to nose, chin to hairline, nose to hairline, chin to brow line, inside conjunction, outside conjunction, outside conjunction to tragus, and I checked both sides there. The acromion process, the widest deltoids. Okay. we are all set. Yeah, well, now that we have all of the, technical bits that I need to start, we'll be coming back next week when I get my clay and I'll start sculpting. So if you're around, you can just come by. I'll turn the TV on. You can just sit here. Yeah, like I said, it helps when the model is present. Otherwise, I'll just use my photos that I took. Awesome. Okay. Thank you so much again. I'm excited to make this. I think you'll really like it. We'll make you look good. I promise. Okay. I gotta go to class, but I'll see you around.